In today's video, we have to see what's up with the new collection from Morphe x Meredith Duxbury. I have everything right here and I'm so ready to try it out. I got this collection for a few reasons. Number one, some of you guys wanted to see it. Number two, I think this palette right here looks stunning. And then number three, why not, right? Now, I don't really watch Meredith every single day. I do stop always every time she pops up on my For You page. I love her makeup. She is chef kiss, gorgeous. And if you don't know who she is, I'm sure you saw this makeup foundation hack trend before on TikTok and everywhere really, where you're supposed to put a bunch of foundation and then you blend it, and then according to Meredith, it's going to look flawless and beautiful at the end of your makeup. It doesn't make any sense to me. You will never catch me putting this much foundation on my face, and you definitely don't need this much foundation on your face, so don't do it to yourself. But I'm not gonna get into deep into something that I never tried before. I'm dying to know if you ever tried this foundation hack before. Please let me know in the comment section down below if you ever did it. I haven't got a Morphe collection in a long freaking time, so I do want to see how's the formula, if it got better, if it's worse, and all that tea. We're gonna go with the flow, start as it goes, and she came out with a foaming face primer earlier and last night especially. I had a bunch, you can kind of see it right here, like a bunch of little like red dots everywhere. Look at this. Oh, and then also on my neck, look. It is super weird. I don't know what it was. I think it was some cotton candy grapes that I got from Publix. I ate a few. It was my first time trying them, and that has to be it because I really didn't eat nothing else out of the ordinary. And I'm not allergic to a lot of shit, like barely. Like I'm really not allergic to anything. I bought this whole collection in the store at Ulta, but you can also find it in the Morphe site. This primer is $17, made in USA, and it's claiming to prep, prime, and perfect your skin. The formula glides on a super lightweight, translucent layer. It's supposed to absorb instantly to create a flawless canvas while helping to hold and enhance any makeup. This is with the primer. It looks nice and shiny. And this is without. You can definitely see the difference on the skin. I am so picky when it comes to primers because I be feeling like fuck, if the primer doesn't work, the foundation is gonna just be a disaster and I'm gonna have to take everything off to do it again because I hate when my foundation looks weird, flaky, patchy, peeling. I can't just leave it like that and forget about it. Let me just give it a nice shake. It is saying shake well before use and push lightly on the nozzle. I do want to see really quick what type of ingredients this thing has going on. I'm gonna pop them up right here, the ingredient list. And the first ingredient, it is water. I saw this on her and her skin was glowing. So mine better be glowy like hers. Oh, this is so fun. This is burning me. Like right away, it started burning me. Why? I don't like this burning sensation at all. I have no clue why do you feel that burning sensation, but it goes away after like a second or two. So I'm okay right now. I'm not feeling it no more, but I think that is so weird. But it is gliding on my skin. And it's not making my skincare peel. It's not interfering or looking weird with none of the products that I have at the bottom, which that's good. Because normally when the primer is bad and it's not gonna work, you will be able to tell right away after you put it on top of your skincare. It got a bit of tackiness, which is perfect for makeup application. And I do see a little bit of glow. Look how pretty it looks. Now we have to see how it's gonna look with foundation, and I'm gonna be using my Holy Grail from Hourglass. I'm gonna apply 2 little drops right here in the back of my hand. I'm actually pretty impressed. This primer is a lot better than what I expected. My foundation is blending beautifully, like always, seamlessly, flawless. Wow. I really wasn't expecting this primer to be this good. I don't know why, but I didn't have that much faith in it. I was wrong. I take it back. I take it all back. The primer is good. I mean, that's just what it is. It prepped my skin, it primed the skin, and you can perfectly see that it is perfecting my skin. It's giving me a little bit of hydration with the perfect amount of glow. And it's not peeling, it's not flaking, it's not doing no weird shit. None of that. I love it actually. I mean, it's only $17. It is a foaming primer. I've been wanting a foaming primer for a long time. I just didn't know which one to get. The only thing that I don't like about it is the burning situation. I feel like if you have sensitive skin, you might feel a little bit more than what I felt, and I felt it. But it's nothing that it's like, wow, I'm gonna die, I have to take it off. Not at all. After a second, 2 seconds the most, that feeling completely goes away. You're not gonna feel it no more at all. So if you can deal with it, this is a beautiful primer. Like, I really like the way it looks. Let me go finish up my makeup and I'll be back to do my eyebrows and play with the palette. Here you have the 35 pen artistry palette. It is $34, made in China. And this palette spans a full spectrum of wearable neutras, vibrant pastels, and bold, bright, and multiple finishes. I am so happy that we have a mirror because these palettes like this, they never have mirrors. I am back and my complexion is looking fire. And yes, this foaming primer, it is part of it. And this is the look that I created using this baby right here. Let me bring you all up in my grill so I can show you how I did it. We still have to do my eyebrows, so ignore that, but I'm so feeling this eye look. Look how nice. Everything blended together, and each shade, it's giving what it's supposed to give. Now you can see a little bit better the little red dots that I told you that I have all over my face from the allergic reaction. See? Look at this. They're all over. I don't know what it is. Have you ever had that happen to you before? First, we're gonna use the tape like always. Remember to line it up from your lower lash up. Then we're gonna prime, and I'm gonna be using this baby like always, the one from Jero Cosmetics. I'm gonna apply a tiny bit. Remember that you don't need a lot because this is really full coverage. See, like whatever I picked up is too much. Look at everything that I have on my lid. Plus, look how much just wiped down. This eye base is not expensive like that, and it will last you forever. I'm gonna start with the Rose & Benz E28, and the first shade that we're gonna pick up, it's gonna be this one down here. I picked up a good amount of the shade, and I'm gonna apply right here on my outer V. And I'm gonna make sure that I keep it right here above the crease because we're gonna use another shade up here. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more and I'm just gonna pack it on. Look how pigmented it is. Exactly how it looks on the pen, it looks on the eye. Remember that I don't like to use 100 brushes for one eye look. I keep it simple with a few brushes. I just like to clean them in between shades. When you're using good brushes, you can do that. So now with the same brush, I'm gonna go in to this pink right here. Wow, look how vibrant the orange is. This one is this one. How stunning. And this one is gonna go up here on top of the orange, and I'm gonna use it to blend the edges of the first shade that I applied. But you see how pretty they diffuse one another. They don't look harsh, they don't look patchy, they're blending easy, quick, and no fallout. I don't really like to blend too much, only when I have to, because that disturbed the eyeshadow sometimes. So I just like to literally like apply the color, pack it on, and make sure I have the right amount that I need. And then I always like to do the little tapping technique. You tap, tap, tap until everything is nice and diffuse. Just like this. I'm wiping the brush down, and we're gonna go into this one right here that is like an off-white type of shade. And I'm just gonna use the shade to blend everything right here by my brow bone. I'm gonna go all around. Now we're gonna go back to this hot pink right here, and we're gonna apply it in this area in the inner corner of the eye, just like this. The color first, and then I blend it right on top. See, like now I just go and start tapping and blending the edges. And I want this pink only right here. Now with another brush, this one is the BK Beauty 206. They have similar shapes, but this one is just a little smaller. This one from Rose and Benz is a little fluffier. But I'm gonna use this one because I'm gonna use the yellow. And I was using the other one with the pink, so I don't wanna mix them too much. I'm gonna hit this one right here. Oh no, you can see my fan going around through the mirror of the palette. How annoying is that? And then now with this shade, I'm gonna blend the edges of the pink up here. You see how this one, it's a little skinnier than the brush that we were using before. So it's better for up here because I don't want to go over the pink too much. I need both of these colors to show. Perfect. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more until I have the perfect amount of pigmentation. Wow, they're so pigmented. And you see how even if you go on top of the other shade a little bit, you still see each shade to the fullest. Which that's the point though. Every time you blend one shade on top of another one, you're gonna have to go in between both of the shades and diffuse them together a little bit, not too much. And when you go in between both of the shades, you barely press your brush down. You have to do that super softly so you don't end up mixing the shades together. And you also have to make sure that you use the right brush. You see how I use this one and not the other one. If I would have used the other brush that I used for the pink one with the yellow, I would have mixed up the colors. So I went with something a little smaller, a little skinnier. Now we need to give the eye look a little bit more depth. So I'm gonna need a little detail brush like this one from BK Beauty. This one is the 205. See how tiny it is? And it's also really firm. I'm gonna go in with this brown. This one is a little lighter than this one down here. I want this one. I'm gonna apply this brown right here on my outer V, and I'm gonna keep it right here, really low. I'm gonna apply a good amount of brown, about that much. And then now with a small blending brush, I'm gonna go back to the first shade that we used, which is this one down here, and I'm gonna use it to blend the deep brown. So I'm gonna apply this shade right on top of the brown, and I'm gonna blend it slow circular motions, just like this. And you just gotta keep blending, keep blending. You're gonna see how, you see how it looks a little harsh right there? Keep applying the orange and keep blending it until you see no more harsh edges. Now I'm gonna be using a packing brush. This one is from Sonia G, it's the S2, and I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of the yellow shade, and I'm gonna apply right here where this shades end so we can make a transition. I'm gonna take away this tape and I'm gonna fix these edges with my concealer brush and a little bit of powder. And you see how I have no fallout, like barely. I haven't cleaned my under eyes at all. And that's crazy because we're working with very bright, intense colors. And no fallout, that's amazing. Now I'm gonna be using my Worker Pro from Sonia G. And we're gonna go into this shade right here, Private Party. This is a shimmery, silvery, it got a little bit of blue. And this is the shade that I'm gonna apply right here on the center of my lid in this little blank space. I did with my brush for this eye, but I wanted to show you really quick how it looks if you don't with your brush, with a dry brush. Now I'm just gonna wet it with a little bit of setting spray, and I'm gonna pick up the same shimmer. Let me reapply a little bit more. Whatever I have left, I'm gonna apply right here on my brow bone. And I'm gonna pick up a little bit more for the inner corner of my eye and my tear duct right here. And I'm actually very impressed with the quality of this shade because it's not thick. They're not like big, tacky sparkles or glitter. For my lower lash, I'm picking up the yellow shade first. And I'm gonna apply it in the inner corner of my lower lash. And then now the hot pink in the outside corner of my lower lash. With a tiny detail brush, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the brown shade, not the darkest one, the other one. And I'm gonna rub it right on top of my lower lashes. And only a little bit. This is just to give the lower lash a little bit more of dimension. With this little small, super tiny winged brush. This one is from BK Beauty and it is a 208. I'm gonna pick up a good amount of the same brown that we were just using, and I'm gonna look straight to my mirror. I have the mirror here in front of me, and I'm gonna create a little wing, like a little leg, coming out from the little space that I have right here. And going straight, not up, not down, straight. And then after you already have the little wing going on right there, just fill it in with a tiny bit more of brown to make it darker. We need some lashes or mascara. I'm gonna go in with mascara. Curl, curl, curl. I'm gonna apply a little bit of eye primer, and the best eye primer, it is from Lancome. I don't have the big size, but I have, like, no lie, 20 of these little ones. So I'll be getting them for free, like of the promotions when you buy online in Sephora. So good. A lot of you guys been asking me how do I get my lashes to look like this? What mascaras do I use? And I told you guys that I don't use just one mascara. I be doing like a whole cocktail and a half of mascaras. Right now I'm only using this two, but I used to go in first with the Rare Beauty, then this one, and then the one from One Size. But this one came out not so long ago, and now I'm just using this one and then this one from Give Beauty, because this one gives me a lot of volume and length. But then the one from Give really defines my lashes. And remember the trick, it's always apply mascara first inside one time and then apply the mascara like you always do regular. This mascara from Huda, it's not for everybody though. If you end up trying it and you think it's like a little bit too clumpy for you, then take it back and change it for the Rare Beauty mascara. That one you will like. The palette, I have to give it 10 out of 10. I love the formula. It's really, really pigmented, blendable, buildable. I really didn't even have to blend the shades that much. That's how good the formula is. I was expecting the shades to be really powdery, but they're not at all. It is a super complete color story. You have your browns, the black, and then the white up there. And then you're also getting beautiful transition shades for all the looks that you're gonna be able to create with this palette, because you are going to be able to create so many looks using this palette. Besides wearable, you're not only getting beautiful, perfect, bright, intense, summery shades like the perfect yellow, the perfect green, the hot pink, but you're also getting the stunning pastels, super pretty shades that are perfect for springs. We have to give it to them because they did it. I was not expecting this palette to be this good, especially when it comes to formulation. And then this one is the Power Multi Effects palette. It is $18, made in China, and you can use it for all over your eyes, your face, as blush, highlighter. And then this is it. You're not only getting this highlighter slash shimmery blushy type of shades, but you're also getting all of these mattes, so you're gonna be able to create also beautiful looks using those shades. If you don't want to pick up the big palette because maybe the shades in there, they're not your type, this is a lot more for every day, a lot more wearable. And I love that she also added a black in this palette. Black is gonna give the perfect depth to all the other shades, and you can also use it for liner, to create wings, whatever you want. And beautiful, beautiful transition shades, that's for sure. I love this pinky shade right here. Got a little bit of peachy. This one with this one, like these two shades right here, with a little bit of this brown. Wow, that's gonna give you a look. I need some blush, so I'm gonna go in with this shade first, and then I'm gonna top it up with a little bit of this one. I don't wanna go straight with this one because it looks very shimmery. So let's go in with a little bit of Please Me first. Let's see how it looks. And look how beautiful this formula, it's blending on the face. Oh, I get a little bit of brown in there. I recommend you to go with a brush a lot smaller than this because the pens are small. And if you use something too big, you're gonna end up going in with the other shades. But this shade looks stunning as blush. Love it. It's actually giving me a little bit of blurred. Now I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of this one, PDA. I'm just gonna slightly. Oh, I love it. So nice. Yes. He even gave me like a little bit of bronze. And it's not emphasizing texture at all. You don't see any visible sparkles or chunk of glitter at all. Love it. For highlighter, of course, I want this one. The formula of this one, it's giving me a little bit more of like loose shimmer, but it still looks good. It's not emphasizing texture though. So pretty. I'm gonna pick up a little bit for my nose. And here you have the side with this baby right here and without. Yes. All right, so we still have to do the eyebrows and the lips. For the eyebrows, I have this right here, the Brow Sculpting Wax and Brush Duo. It is $13, made in China, and the only thing that I didn't pick up was the glossy, whatever it was. Like a glossy product that you can use all over on your eyes, your lips. I don't like those type of products like that. And this comes with the spoolie, the spatula on the other side, and the product. This is a deal, and I have both of these for only $13. Okay. First, I'm gonna brush. I'm gonna bend my little spoolie a little bit. and this is how it looks. This is a clear buildable brow wax. It's infused with milled down foam seed oil and formulated to hold brows in place for the perfect juice laminated look. So this product, it is berry jelly. I'm gonna pick up a good amount. The formula of this one, it's softer than the one from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm gonna apply the product first. Picking up a little bit more on my brows. And I'm brushing them up. It is completely clear, and I see that it's not really messing up the foundation that I have up here. Thank God. Okay, so I'm done brushing. Everything is in place. Now I'm gonna pick up the spoolie side and I'm gonna use it to hold everything together for a few seconds. It is late. I can already see the laminated effect. This collection is impressing me, for real, for real. Look at this. I don't even have to say more. That's it. With, without. Look how much more lifted this side is. It's like boom. And you know what I like? That it's not drying down white. Because a lot of these products, they claim to be clear, and then when they dry down, they look white. Not this one. And last but not least, we have the lip liner and glaze duo. It is $16. It's also made in China, and it's going to line, define, and shine. Glides on and stays put for an instantly filled effect and velvety soft feel. I already cleaned my lips. I wish that the liner was a little bit darker. It looks very pale on my lips. But let's see what's up with the gloss. Okay, so that was one side. It smells good. It's not sticky at all. It doesn't feel heavy. The only thing is that it is showing a little bit of my like dry skin, but it looks good. I honestly enjoyed every single product in this collection. Give this video a thumbs up if you like the look, and don't forget to let me know what you think about this collection in the comment section down below. And I love you to the moon and back. Mwah! See you on the next one.